my current role in leadership development, I've actually rotated into a leadership development role. I'm responsible for some of the key leadership development programs that we have in the company. One of them is our early career accelerated leadership development program. It's what we call our Developing Future Leaders program. Each year we identify about 35 high potential employees in the company who we see as having potential to be general managers in the future. And we put them on an accelerated development program where they improve their skills to be able to take on more responsibility in the company. I have to confess that 8 years ago, before I joined Rio Tinto, I never actually imagined myself working for a mining company. I probably had that image of a very outdated, old industry. However, after joining Rio Tinto, I've been amazed with how highly technical Rio Tinto is. In fact, and you know, the industry is getting there, but Rio Tinto is really on the leading edge of technology. We use drones, for example, to cover the surface of the earth and actually take measurements of what kind of materials, what kind of minerals might be below the surface. I think initially, when you first come into a company, you really need to prove yourself technically. You need to be able to understand and do the responsibilities that you have, whether that's in engineering, whether it's in finance or IT or any of the functions. I came in through HR. So you have to understand the technical aspects of your function. But then, more than that, the people who progress in companies are those who actually get results and can influence the organization in positive directions. So what I mean by that, the type of skills that are needed is really figuring out how to align yourself with the strategy of the company so that you can make sure that you can always demonstrate how what you're doing is adding value to the company. I'd say the people skills of influencing and relationship building, being able to network. What's interesting is most companies that I've worked in my career, including Rio Tinto, things get done through the relationships that you have. So it's not just enough to have a position of authority and then tell people what to do. It's really all about developing relationships with people so that you can influence and help people to understand why they need to do what the company is asking them to do. One of the things I think Node is actually, I've been very, very impressed with Node as a solution to that. The fact that students can go out and have up to 2 years of experience, as you mentioned, in the field, at an employer, in the real world, will learn more on site at an employer than they ever would in the classroom. They learn more about what it means to succeed in the workplace, what it means to influence in the workplace, what it means to work on a team. Very often, university education focuses on the individual, learning what they need to learn and being tested and being evaluated as an. In the working world, it's all about teamwork. You always are working with teams, and you always are getting results with a group of people. And so I think that the Node's approach of learning in teams, presenting to teams, influencing in teams, and then going on site for real experience will help tremendously in helping people be much more prepared for the workplace.